So a tremendous amount of people ask me how I do to make my game not crash when I play PvP. If you guys, I mean, you guys are probably aware about this issue. There's a huge issue right now where I actually didn't want to play this track. I wanted to play this one. Okay. There's a huge issue right now where games just crash when playing PvP, and it's terrible. This is an issue that happened a while ago when PvP first came out. If you guys were playing back in the day when PvP first came out, the game would crash constantly, and it just stopped. Like, they fixed it. But when the new Ninja World Ultimate Showdown came back, it's again crashing like crazy. And I used to play back in the day in an iPhone 6, and it used to crash a lot. And like, for back in the day, the iPhone 6 was a good phone. So like, it was not even like the phone quality, it's just the game, really. But there is a kind of a workaround there. So here's one thing that I realized. This is Nox. This is the emulator that one of the emulators that I use. I use Nox and BlueStacks. I don't have the game right now because it's on BlueStacks, but if I play on this emulator right here, because Nox, you can use multiple profiles. I was gonna say per files, but profiles. In each profile, of course, you can do different things. Let me open this one, for instance. This one I have Blazing, Dokkan, and JP Blazing. And then, for instance, this one I think I have basically the same thing. But if I want to like keep switching it up, I can use multiple. One thing that I realized, oh, it just has Blazing and JP Blazing. One thing that I realized is that if I play Blazing on PvP on this one, it will crash. Like, it will crash. There's no workaround that, it will crash. But if I go on a new emulator, I create a new emulator, just download the game, it will not crash. So what I think it is that the game is using a frick ton of RAM from your device, and it's crashing every single time. If your device is like, this is a new emulator, that's why it's doing this, it's like an older device. Like, for instance, if I was to like, oh, this is my mods for Dokkan. If I were to, let me actually explain this, it's just mods for switching the orbs, okay? It's not like infinite health or anything. Like, if I was to like just play on this one, like download the game here and play, it would not crash. But if it's this one that has 3 games, like it has a lot of data, like right now you see right here, this one, like the one that I have right now, has 12k megabytes stored up. This one has 800, it would not crash on this one. So the workaround would be to have as less data on your phone possible, which is retarded, right? You shouldn't have to work this much just for that, but it is a workaround. Another thing, if you can play on emulators, like if you can, because I know a lot of people just have their phones and they just cannot play on emulators. Like there's not going to be a workaround for everyone, but BlueStacks never crashed. Like I've been playing on BlueStacks for a while, and I have like other games like right here. Oh, yikes! I have Blazing, my second Blazing Global, and JP Blazing, and it never crashed. Like, playing PvP was never an issue on BlueStacks. So again, if you can play on computer, I would recommend playing on BlueStacks because it never let me down. Maybe it will be different for you guys, but if I go here right now, settings, this is the resolution that I play. I think it makes a difference. So just showing up, I just play on that resolution. So yeah, for the people that constantly ask me how do I make it so my PvP doesn't crash, that's how. My emulator is good, and my PC is it's decent, but I don't think it would be like the PC would change that much. Just try to have as less data as possible on your phone, and I think it should help, because as I said, back in the day, even on my iPhone 6, like my iPhone 6 had like 64 gigs. I did have a lot of data stored, so maybe it was an issue, but it's not a complete fix. But until Blazing fixes itself, this is a little bit of a workaround that could help some people, so just making the video to put out there how I personally do it. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this helps a couple of people. How do I stop recording again?